Stay Home, Eat Great. We're in San Antonio, Texas. I'm standing in front of the beautiful historic Alamo. San Antonio is known for many wonderful things. Home of the San Antonio Spurs, of course the Alamo as we're saying, and home of great Mexican food. They have their fiesta every year here, and so San Antonio takes its food very seriously. One of the things that San Antonio takes seriously is their barbacoa and their Big Red. Today on Stay Home Eat Great, I'm going to show you how to stay home and make that wonderful mouth-watering barbacoa. So stay tuned, this is for you. So as promised, I'm showing you how to make barbacoa at home. This is what you gotta do. It's a very simple recipe. You gotta try it. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. So I'm starting off here with 4.5 pounds of beef cheek or cachete de res. 4.5 pounds. Very simple, very simple. First off, I'm gonna put half a medium onion in here. I'm gonna put 2 bay leaves here. Just break them a little bit, 2 bay leaves. I'm gonna get some kosher salt, as I always do. I wanna put about 1.5 tablespoons of kosher salt in here. All right, and then finally, I wanna put 2 cloves of garlic. I wanna take my knife here, and I'm gonna break these 2 cloves of garlic in order to release what they call the allicin. That's all the goods, the goodness that that comes out of the garlic. So I'm going to be putting these 2 in here. If I could just get them peeled. 1, and here comes the next one. You want to crush it pretty good, but you know you don't want to wake up the neighbors. So here you go, my 2 cloves of garlic that I've crushed. So there we go, 1.5 tablespoons of kosher salt, 2 bay leaves, half a small to medium onion, 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to put it in my crock pot, and we're going to put it on high for 8 hours. So right now it's 10:51 p.m. and we'll see you at 7 in the morning. Alright, so it's the next morning. Our barbacoa, our beef cheek has now been turned to barbacoa. This is what you have the next morning. So take out the bay leaves. Just a quick tip: when you break them, don't break them up into little bitty bits. Just a couple of small ones, and you'll be okay. So this is what you have the next morning. It's very tender. You want to take it out and get out as much fat and the grease. Leave that behind. So I'm going to remove it to a plate where, as you'll see, it's so tender that it just falls apart. And that's what barbacoa is all about. That one's just hopping off the plate. You can only imagine if you have one of those new 10K TVs and you're already smelling this. Man, I tell you what, I just looked at my dog outside, and she is looking in here like, you know, I'm next. I'm next. So this is what we have the next morning. This is our barbacoa, and what I want to do is take off as much fat as I can. Okay, here's our barbacoa. Once we've cleaned it, we've pulled out most of the fat and chopped it up a bit, giving it a rough chop. And so now I have my corn tortillas. If you like corn, go with corn. If you like flour, go with flour. I want to make 2 and 2 because this is just getting real here. And so you start off with your barbacoa, put it in the taco. You can't be stingy with it. It's gotta go. There you go. All right, there's 1. Get my 2 tortillas here. You're really gonna be surprised at how easy and how tasty this recipe is right in your crock pot. So to To finish these off, we're gonna get some cilantro and cebolla. Start with cilantro. As much or as little as you like. And last but not least, some chile. Let's get this going. This is a home brew. I've given this recipe before, so you will have to find it. You'll find the recipe for the chile in my quarantine tacos. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Once again, this is Stay Home, Eat Great. I'm Steve Lopez, wishing you a very great weekend. I want to give a hello to Ruth from Carniceria Jalisco back in Corpus Christi. I also want to say hello to Sonia Perez from Corpus Christi. I want to say hello to Ray Perez from Corpus Christi, and YouTuber Michaela Joy. And finally, I want to give a shout out to my brother-in-law and sister-in-law Gilbert and Veronica Guajardo for hosting us here in San Antonio. There you have it. Stay home, eat great. Once again, God bless you and be safe.